Hello to all of you lovely people out there. I'm Octavia D. Mason with tips for the writers, books for the readers, and vlogs for both. Today I'm giving you 2 tips on how to hook your reader in the first page of your book. Let's go. One minute, the teacher was talking about the Civil War, and the next minute, he was gone. There, gone, no poof, no flash of light, no explosion. I don't know about you, but I don't want to stop reading. You see, that's what happens when you write a captivating opening chapter. Your readers will not want to stop reading. You have grabbed their attention, and they have been sucked into the story. Michael Grant, in his book, Gone, he does this so well, and I want you to be able to do the same. So this is why I am giving you 2 tips on how to hook your reader in the first opening chapter. The first tip on how to hook your reader on the first page of your novel is let your reader fall. By this I mean let your reader fall into some sort of action that's happening on the first page. The action can be as big as a car chase through the narrow streets of Italy, a gunfight between 2 thieves who have betrayed one another, or a daring rescue mission of a sister who goes out to another country to save her sister. Or the action can be as simple as your reader opening to a character swerving left and right on the street because they've lost control of their car. Or they can open up to family members arguing, or they can open up to a woman who is home alone about to give birth to a baby who's early. However big or small the action may be, the goal of this tip is to have your reader open the book and have them fall into the action. And they shouldn't just fall into the action and be witnesses of what's going on or the crazy events that's taking place. They should feel as if they're taking part in this story. If they are one of the thieves, they should feel the bullets shooting past their heads, feel the wind of the bullet just missing them by inches or centimeters. If they are reading the book, they should feel the car wheel jerk between their hands as they attempt to control what they can't. Or if they're opening the book to the woman, they should feel the pain and the agony and the fear of being alone and having to give birth to this baby who was earlier than expected. The goal of letting your readers fall into the story is so that they can feel immediately what the character is feeling, so they can be intrigued and captivated into the story. But sometimes if you do the action too big, it can be a distraction to your readers. It can make them feel confused. So the key to doing this is for it to be subtle, for it to be purposeful, for it to be pertinent to the story. The second tip on how to hook your reader on the first page is to introduce your readers to their one true love. Now this tip is one of my favorites because it involves the main character. The goal of this second tip is to have your readers fall so much in love with the main character that they will not want to put your book down. And you do this by introducing tidbits of your characters' personalities. And as the author, you have the ability to tell your readers who your character is and what are they about. What makes your character interesting? What are their quirks? What are they thinking about? What makes them funny? What makes them weird? Who are they? And if you want to know more about making a realistic character, check out my video on a 2-step guide on how to make realistic book characters. And in order to hook your readers on the first page using this second tip, you will want your characters to be realistic, because that's when they fall in love with your main character, or with any of your characters, is when you have them to be realistic. Because realistic characters are the ones that we love the most. These are the 2 tips for hooking your readers on the first page of your book. ODM question of the day: how do you hook your readers on the first page of your book? Do you use these 2 tips, or do you use some of your own? Let me know in the comment section below. Hey lovely people, if you're interested in Michael Grant's book Gone, is linked in the description box below. If you're interested in more content like this, check out my other videos on practical writing tips. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for weekly videos. I'm Octavia D. Mason with tips for the writers, books for the readers, and vlogs for both. Have a lovely day. Peace.